Are you ready to cramathon? Okay, so, cramathon. This is my TBR video for the cramathon, which I said I would get up pretty early, and at this point it is about 2 weeks early, so let's get on started. I have my challenges here, and I'm gonna try and do all of them. So the first one is to read a children's book, for which I have selected The Little Prince by French guy. Let's try. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Close enough. I've tried reading this in German before, but I didn't get very far. Let's see how far Whitney got into Der kleine Prinz. Not far at all. And so the goal is to ultimately read this and then read this. So this is the first step, and I've wanted to read this for a while, so yes. I know it's about a kid that draws things. That's about all I got. Maybe something about Africa. Challenge number 2 is read a hardback, and this is a book I'm extremely excited to read. I hope might make it to my top of 2014 because I hear such great things about it. The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. This will be my first Neil Gaiman book. I've only heard amazing things about this, and I cannot wait! I have been saving this book all year for this readathon that I've been planning for over a year, and it's very small. Let's see a page count without spoiling ourselves. Squinting just in case. 181, so not even 200 pages. I can do it. I believe. Another challenge is to read a graphic novel, in which I have chosen my only graphic novel I have left unread, Boxers by Jean Luen Yang. So if I read this and end up really liking it, then I do own the sequel, which is significantly smaller, so might continue with this, might not, we'll find out. Another challenge is to read a book in verse, in which I've chosen one of my favorite authors ever, Lisa Schroeder. This is Far From You. This is a very small synopsis, so I'll just read the entire thing. Lost and alone down the rabbit hole, Alice thought she knew what her solitude was. Her mother gone, her father remarried with a newborn daughter, now trapped in the icy embrace of a deadly snowstorm. Alice faces the true meaning of loneliness, but hope may not be so far away as she thinks. I like Lisa Schroeder more than Ellen Hopkins because I don't do well with all of those mature drug, alcohol, sex topics, and these are more of like relationshipy family values type books in verse, so I like these. Another challenge is to read a novella, in which I've chosen a book that I've owned for probably a while, and that is In Time by Alexandra Bracken. Wow, the shadows are occurring. I read The Darkest Minds. Was that 2013? That was over a year ago. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna have to look up a summary, obviously, but this is the novella that occurs between the first and the second one. Someone told me to read this because it's a tearjerker and it really binds the two together. But I've tried reading it like 4 times and get bored and stop. So hopefully this readathon will inspire me to read the entire thing. Again, it's just a novella, so I don't know why I can't get through it. Hopefully I'll like it though, because I've had Never Fade for a very long time sitting alone on my shelf, and I finally get to it. These last 2 books don't pertain to any category, but I have them picked out to read just because I have a hunch I'm gonna finish all of those books. This first one is The Face on the Milk Carton by Caroline B. Cooney. I bought this book forever ago because I thought it sounded ridiculously cool. It's about a girl who is just living a normal life, and then one day she finds that her missing poster is on the side of a milk carton. Her whole life she's just been living as an abducted child, and so she has to figure out her real parents and stuff, and I think that sounds so neat, so I'm gonna read that really quickly, hopefully. And then the next book is something I'm ridiculously excited for. I've been saving this for this readathon as well, and trust me, it's been hard. I want to read this so badly. It is Every You, Every Me by David Levithan. I'm not gonna lie to you, half the reason I bought this book is because it has crossouts like Shatter Me, so what are you gonna do? Also, it has, can I find one? Of course, the moment I want to talk about it, there is a hair. Pictures. So this I really hope is going to be good. I'm going into it blindly. I have no clue what it's about. David Levithan never lets me down, so hopefully, again, like I said for all of these books, I'll go through it quickly. I have a huge hunch that I'm going to read more than this, but I know that I'm looking at this stack and thinking it looks small. It's probably going to take me the entire time to read all of these. I'd rather read all of them and have time to get another book that I didn't intend on reading than to not finish all of them. So this is what I'm sticking with for now. I will update you closer to the date on my Cramathon account. Again, if you haven't followed that, it will be in the description. I will be retweeting all of your videos and tweets about things you're reading and stuff of that sort, so definitely keep in touch. On that note, I will not be making any videos about the Cramathon after this one, except for my wrap-up. So that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Good luck on reading. Bye. Ow. Okay, hit myself in the face, why don't you?